Mm-hmm. 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 Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look.
Happy Saturday and welcome back to All About the Hoops right here on Pub Sports Radio. It is conference championship weekend. We got semifinals conference games here, boys. I'm excited to be here with y'all. Not as many games. We usually have over 100 games. Only what? I think Nuke Worker said 20 games on the post today. Shout out to you.
We're running out of games, guys. We're running out of games, but
it's like a sad place to be. You know, I got a text from Dutch saying, hey, it's almost time for NBA to take over. Not yet, but shout out to my guy Dutch on that. He probably will be here with another best bet. Guns, wine time. Glad to be here with you guys. We got 20 games to talk about. We got best bets to give you guys. We got money to make. Real quick, want to shout out everybody in the chat showing up. I see Kongs, Stax, Nasty Nate. Good to see you, my dude. Chill Will. Can't wait to kick it with you at Pubapalooza 5 real soon, man. And also, I'm going to kick the show off with this, man. We got a bracket challenge and a confidence pool. Go to pubsportsradio.com. You can win money. You can challenge your top cappers that you like to, get information from. We're all going to be in it. Make sure for the bracket you sign up. Go to pubsportsradio.com. But let's get this thing rolling. Guns, how are we doing this week, man?
Yesterday, epic day. You ever go to bed up so much and then you wake up with more money? Like that's kind of like my day yesterday. And shout out to everybody that tailed along. And I got a new camera. If you guys haven't noticed how pretty I look, I mean, I'm gonna let Kristen Hess give the barometer. I know you guys don't even give a shit, but dude, it's electric. This is the best time to be alive. Is March. We're gonna be holding a bracket in our hand on Sunday. This is the time. So we're gonna be cashing some tickets in this conference tourney, and we're gonna absolutely dominate. And I can't wait to get into the board with my guy Daby and Wine Time. Wine Time. How you doing?
We good, baby. I'm sorry I'm getting this bet in because I didn't even realize we got one that tips off in about 55 minutes. But I'm doing good over here, man. Counting down the days to Southtown 101 here in San Antonio, Texas. I think it's 12 days now, Cab. Or 11 days now. I texted Cab the other day, 21 days. And he's like, yeah, man, I can't wait. Then I get a text a couple hours later. He's like, hey, Wine Time, it's in 14 days, right? And I was like, oh, shit. I was like, yeah. I was like,
yeah, you weren't even close, bro.
I don't know what day of the week is half the time, man.
You had me all fucked up.
I want to clarify. Nasty Nate said, put the old camera back. The old camera don't work. But guess what? I'm going to record me smashing it into the concrete. That one is going to go into the graveyard very soon. I'm picking my spot, though. I think it's right before the tournament. I'm going to absolutely do a Nicky shuffle and spike that freaking thing into the ground. So, yeah. Anyways, go ahead. Sorry.
Well, good news is I do have action today. Bad news is I don't have action in this first game here. Vermont taking in UMBC. But I know Wine Time and Guns will have something to say about this, guys. We're going to keep it crisp today. We got some people bringing in best bets as well. And even though it's only 20 games, we got to get through it. So I'm going to let these two take it. I do have multiple bets today, so I'll be back after this one. But Wine Time, you want to go ahead and hit this one?
Yeah, let's get to it, guys. Vermont against UMBC. UMBC is playing some big-time ball right now, and Vermont has as well. This Vermont team is good every single year. It seems like when it comes down to tournament play in their conference, usually when they get outside of their conference is when they struggle. I think they might struggle here. This, to me, looks like an MDBC spot here. I'm not on this game personally, just kind of looking at the market here right now, though. I mean, this line has already moved a point in their direction from 2.5 to 3.5. Yeah, the tickets and money are coming in on them, but the book's reacting. This isn't one of the earlier games I have, so nothing for me in this game. But, I mean, this should be a pretty good game in this conference. The American East right here, I mean, these are the two best teams, so should be a good one. Guns, you got anything in this one?
Let's throw the spread out the window. Is like you have to ask yourself between Vermont and UMBC, who's the better team? In my opinion, it's UMBC. They're playing at home. And this is not a neutral site game, if I'm not mistaken. It's like usually this conference plays home away. in this spot. I could be wrong. I remember that from the history, but like UMBC is by far the better team in this situation. And I know Vermont has kind of owned this conference in a while, but there's been a little bit of bounce back and forth between these two teams over the years. The way I think you should play this, my opinion, is let's just take the spread away, take the money line. If you just want to take the money line on UMBC and pick a winner, it's a little bit juiced. However, if you want to get cute and do an early morning parlay to start your day off, I think Cornell and Yale are going to be playing early. I can't imagine a Sunday without watching Yale in their Ivy League championship. I don't think it's happened in my mind in forever. I know it's like you have two teams with a 3.5. You have Yale at 4.5. I think you put those things in a nice, delicious money line, and I took it this morning just for fun, and you can get plus 135, 140 to start your day off before you even get to Wisconsin and some of these 1 o'clock games. My God, that's the way you play this one. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, don't worry. We have bigger plays.
Yeah, we can move on to this next game here. Cornell against Yale, Ivy League action right here. We've got 2 games left in the Ivy League, and this tournament's actually been heating up. I said it last week. I said I think Penn is going to win this conference. I said they have to take out Harvard first, and then it's going to come down to Yale. I don't know if they're going to see Yale, but we'll talk about that one or talk about the Penn game as well. But I'm on Cornell here, guys. I'm moving on it right now. It moved out. Listen, this opened up at a 3.5 yesterday, guys. Texted you guys. I'm pretty sure in the group chat I said it's must bet. It's a 4.5 now. Yeah, money is coming in on Yale and the line is adjusting, but I don't really care. I think it's kind of the opening line here in this spot. Why is Yale such a short favorite in this spot against Cornell? Cornell has been playing a lot better basketball. I think Cornell's going to take these guys out. What I did is I bought up to the 5, so I'm on the +5 at -120 here for Cornell. I think Cornell wins this game outright, and they're going to go to the Ivy League championship and see Penn here coming up. So I'm on Cornell here. I like this spot. Just made it official. I'm glad I waited because I got a better number. Guns, do you agree with me? Are you on this game? Or
no, I already said it. I mean, I like. Listen, Cornell could cover this spread. It could be a very close game, but like I look at the line correlation on this one. The last, when you talked about the last 2 matchups, it was 12.5, 4.5, and we're seeing kind of a similar line here. Yes, I do understand where you're coming from in that perspective. I think the last time they played at Yale was what 12.5. I understand that. It's like I'm scared to take the Cornell on this. I'm sorry, I'm scared to take Yale on the spread. I just think that Yale has the ability to win this game, and high total at 162.5. I don't know what's going to be happening with that one. It's going back to that Vermont UMBC game. I'm more keen on the total on that one. Could lean under on that one, but this game, I just want to put it in a parlay and take Yale and UMBC. It is kind of alarming when I put those 2 teams together. I'm getting plus money. I will say that a little bit scary. So maybe Wine Time has the right take overall, but I think that Yale should come out winning by 3. That's how I'm leaning.
Shout out to our guy Nuke Worker. He said Yale -4, -115 for him. So heads up with Nuke Worker in this. Shout out to my guy Nuke Worker. I heard he's not going to be coming out to the SA this year. I know that kind of got me bummed out. I was like, damn. I was like, Nuke's one of the guys been there every year I have. So shout out to you, Nuke Hopeball, as well. Shout out to everyone in the chat too, guys. Sorry we didn't touch on it, but just want to get into these games because we have some early tip offs. But let's go to one of the better games here on the board. Cab, you want to intro this one?
Yeah, you got Vandy coming off back-to-back wins against Tennessee. So 2 good wins for Vandy. Taking out your rival twice. What a way to end beating them once to end the regular season and then beating them in the conference tournament. Got to feel good about yourself there. And then Florida coming off back-to-back wins against Kentucky. Also streaking right now. I mean, Florida arguably looking like the best team in college basketball. I know there was a little bit of the down meshing, the gel early on the season coming off that national championship season the year before, but since that early bumps in the season, they've looked outstanding. This is a Vanderbilt team too that definitely playing above their means, above what we thought we'd get out of them. Shout out to Vanderbilt, kind of like Ole Miss, hanging in there. Not quite like Ole Miss. Ole Miss a little bit more of a Cinderella story, but I think this is just an outmatched a spot where Florida is just the bigger, stronger, better basketball team. And these conference tournaments are scary, gentlemen. Like some of these teams are just ready to get to the big dance. Some of these teams just want to get to the big tournament. But once you get to that semifinal and final game, that's not the case anymore. It's time to go win the tournament. And I think that's what Florida does here. They take care of Vanderbilt and go to the championship. So I took Florida in the first half on the money line with another bet. It's a 2-leg parlay. It comes out to -124. The first half is Florida money line. First half, I'll give you the second half of the bet when we get to it. But you guys take it away.
Yeah, I'm off this game, but I would be with you on Florida. I would be on them full game here. I just think Florida could beat the brakes off any team in the country when it's all said and done. I think this is the best team in the country as of right now. If you look at the beginning of the season, man, that hangover, if it's not for that, this is the number one team. And it looks like you don't need a number in front of your team to say that. But I would be on Florida here. I'm not going to move on. It just kind of moved already too much out of my direction. I wanted to move on it last night at 7.5. It's already at an 8.5, but that probably means I'm going to beat the brakes off this Vandy team. I think we're going to see Florida in the SEC title game. Be cool to see them against Ole Miss. It's probably not going to happen. Ole Miss is probably going to get the doors beat off them as well today too. But I would only be on Florida. I like your take on this one, Cab. I'm off this as of right now, just because I wanted the 7.5 and it's already an 8.5. So maybe I move on it last minute. If I do, I'll tweet it out, but nothing for me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you mentioned the line on this one. The last time these two teams met, it was 1.5. Now we're seeing 8.5 on this one. It gives you an indication that we're looking at Florida. And I said it on my show the other day. I was like, Florida's offense is going to kind of come out rusty against Kentucky, but their defense doesn't come out rusty after that rest. It's like defense off rest is great. Offense, not so much. It's like now they got that rust factor out. They're played in that gym for a little bit. I think that offense really steps up in this situation against Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt coming off a nice win, kind of like solidified whatever like seeding is going to be happening on this one. I don't think there's any expectations for them to come out and beat the brakes off of Florida. And even Florida, I will say this, do they have anything to play for? Absolutely not. But sometimes knowing who their coach is, knowing who the players are, I still believe there is some motivational factor for them to go win the SEC. But I mean, it indicates in the line. It was like you see -8.5 when the last time they played, it was 7.5 points lower. The total is lower too, and you have Florida as a bigger favorite, so that gives a nice little indicator as well. Here's how I want to play this one in my head. I think team total over with Florida off that game where they scored like 72 points or 71 points. They're going to absolutely put up numbers. This team can put up numbers. They put up 80 plus in their previous like 5 straight games. So if you get like a team total over above, I don't know what the number is off the top of my head. If it's above 80, if it's 85 or more, doesn't matter. It's like just take Florida team total over. They're going to get it done today.
As we move on, guys, do us a favor. Go hit that retweet button on Pub Sports Radio. Like, share the video, get it out there. We tried to get there last time. We got close, didn't. But if we hit 200 live, we'll do a giveaway.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to interrupt you, but like Nasty Nate just like ignited my brain. Florida first halves, they're money. Like they continue to cover first halves. Like I think maybe 10 straight. I don't know what the number is there. Wager Detector probably has that number. But I remember Coach Rick talking about that on the show yesterday. He goes, just take Florida first halves. And they covered the previous game, and they're going to cover this one. So, anyways, go ahead.
Well, if you listen to the start breakdown, I do have Florida first half. So there you go. It is a money line in a parlay, but I like the other half. I really like the bet. 2-0 in the first half money line parlays this year. So we're going to go 3-0 today. Another big game here. Wisconsin, number 23, taking on number 3, Michigan. Between Michigan and Florida, I'd say those are the two teams that I hear people say are the best in college basketball. I hear Arizona's overrated a lot. I've been hearing that a lot, and I completely disagree. I think Arizona could go toe-to-toe with either Michigan or Florida, and I think they could very easily take it down to the last shot and win the game here. Michigan at 30-2 on the season, though, man, they've been such a force to get in front of. Really, that defense has been playing outstanding, too. They got the 71-67 win over Ohio State. And shout out to Ohio State. That was a showing for Ohio State maybe to, make that last little argument for their placing in the big tournament here. And then Wisconsin on the other side, this Wisconsin team lives and dies by the 3, which is kind of frustrating to watch when you've got 2 7-footers in the paint. You got Noah Winter. And then what the other guy is, he been hurt. What's the other 7-footer?
Noah Winter is hurt. He didn't play yesterday.
That's who's hurt. Okay. So Boyd and Winter are the 2 tall ones, right? Is Boyd the other?
No, Boyd's the guard.
Who's the other 7-footer? They lose
I'm
him?
trying to think. I'm trying to look it up right now. No, for Wisconsin.
I guess he's 6'10". He's not 7 foot. Excuse me. I'm overselling him by 2 inches. My bad. Anyways, you got a very tall Wisconsin team, right, in the paint. And then you got Blackwell out there in the guard position. I've enjoyed Blackwell's props over the last couple of years. And when he's on, like you saw against Washington, where he put up 6 threes out of 12 shots. He had 4 for 12 against Illinois last game. If I was betting this game, probably look at some Blackwell props, but I'm not betting it. I'm staying off a side and a total. So want to hear you guys' thoughts.
I'm staying off this game. I got burned fading my Wisconsin Badgers yesterday. Shout out to Wisconsin, man. They played some big-time ball against a big-time team in Illinois. Wisconsin, we've talked about it all season long. In tournament time on a neutral court, these guys can go toe-to-toe with anyone. When you got a guy like Boyd and Blackwell, duo guards back there, man, those guys played some big-time minutes yesterday. Blackwell can make any shot in the court. Boyd got a fire lit under his ass yesterday when that one guy, Kylan or whatever, got in his face. And you know what I mean? Then Boyd just torched him all night long. It was kind of crazy to watch. I'm off this game, guys. I want to be on Michigan. It's kind of moved towards Wisconsin at this point, and I'm not going to fade Wisconsin again. I'm not going to be on Michigan laying 12 points, even though I do think they can cover this number. Wisconsin's got to be tired after that overtime win. They gave everything into that game. They were down double digits in the second half, came back. What an incredible game by Wisconsin. I'm what Cab said about Michigan. I do think Michigan's a top 4 team in the country as well. I think them and Florida are right there. So like Michigan, I like Wisconsin. I'm just not going to bet this game. What do you think about this one, Guns?
I'm sidewise. Yeah, you're right. It's like I think the motivational factor kind of fits into this one. I mean, Michigan coming off that narrowly win against Ohio State gave you what the indicator is of how this team considers what this tournament is. Or we could see what Duke did against Clemson and belt to ass after getting scared against Florida State. I don't know where the motivation is. What I do think is going to happen on this one is the rust factor is off on Michigan, and we know we have a Wisconsin offense that can score points. So we're going to be taking an over on this one. The number on this one, numerically, we're seeing opening at 159.5. Now it's up to 161.5. This is an over, guys. So if there's a way to take this game is you could take whatever team, pick it, flip a coin if you want to take Michigan. Actually, you know what? The Michigan team total over is probably going to be a look on this one because they really played flat offensively. That is kind of a barometer on that one. But I think the full game over on this one is the way to play this one. Is instead of cheering for a side, cheer for points. So I like the over.
Shout out to the chat, man. I saw Drew Skilla drop. What up, Dad? What up, man? Glad to have you in the chat. Wager Detective. I see my guy in there. New worker.
You watching? Like he's dropping some serious stuff. So go check out the chat. He's dropping some good trends. So
yeah, shout out to our guy Gorky, man. All you guys rolling in. We appreciate you guys, man. We got somebody backstage. Wine time. I'll intro him, and then if you want, we can either do his best bets or keep the games going. The next 2, I'm not going to have anything on Harvard. Sorry, but I know you might.
I got nothing on that one.
But our guy backstage came on here and went 6-0 last week. He made his debut on this show, went 6-0, just absolutely scorching hot coming off the sesh where he also doesn't lose. He's won like 17 out of the last 19 weeks on the sesh. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. You guys already know who I'm talking about. Let me find his intro and get our guy up here. See if we can get another 6-0 from him here. Stax, let's go.
Stax.
Stax, what up, man?
How are you? Daby, Wonton, Guns.
Cheers, my friend.
It is about that time.
Seems like I just seen you, Wonton.
Hold on. I'm not drinking early today.
We capped a 6-hour card yesterday, so I mean, well, I mean, you did. I opted out after the 3-hour mark, but shout out to you guys, man. That was a marathon.
Yeah, you left me with Jimmy by myself.
I know I had to take over the daddy duties at noon. I was like, I was watching you guys though. I had you guys on the TV, but yeah.
I don't mind when it shows like that and it pays off at the end of the night.
Yeah,
I don't mind.
Yeah, you crushed it, man. That good work yesterday, Stax. You've been tearing it up, not only on this show, but pretty much on every show on Pub Sports Radio right now. So good work, my guy.
I just hate doing long shows and then get my ass whooped at the end of the night. Just seems like I wasted a whole entire day.
Let's get into this game here. Stax, do you want to do specific games or do you want to cap the rest of the card with us? We're just going to go through it pretty quick. Totally up to you, though.
Yeah, I'll just wait until because I'm sure you don't got a graphic for one of my games.
We have graphics for every single game.
We got graphics for every game.
You got Prairie View?
Prairie View.
We ain't got to talk about them now, but whenever we get to the slate. Oh, yeah, that's Stax play today, number they're by times. I go by times, not by I think it's number 1. But yeah, we'll talk about it now. I love Prairie View in this game. Personally, yeah, we could do it now. I love Prairie View in this game. This team then been under the radar, and I passed on them yesterday, and I was mad that I passed on them. But quietly, like low key, they've been balling. And I got my notes. I didn't write no. Give me 1 second. Oh, it's right here. Prairie View is 8-2 last 10 ATS, 10-5 ATS as an underdog. All they do is win, and all they do is cover. This is going to be a game. I think I'm personally on the Stax is +3 at -110, but I got the money line also at +130. I texted to you one time. I sent it to Spoon. I was going to send it to Daby, but I figured he'll see it now, and I'll break it down. But this Prairie View team, like, they got 9 straight ATS covers. Like, what other team in the nation has 9 straight ATS covers? And this is a team that right now they're hot. If you look at the regular season, I talk about it all the time. I'm all about recent form. I don't care what you did in the beginning of the season. Like, look at Ole Miss. Like, how many times did I give out Ole Miss in the regular season and drink out the toilet? And now they're the hottest team in the nation. Like, go figure. And what happened with that game yesterday, one time? Like, you had a team total under, and I had a Bama team total over, and both of us lose.
Yeah, that was
Bro, that was fucking me and Wine Time did that the other day on fucking first half full game on something too. He was like, "Oh, we can."
Dude, how many games have been decided by a hook during these conference tournaments?
You gotta take every point you can, man. It's
like I was on the right yesterday, and the day
He gave
before
me so much confidence.
Yeah.
When he gave out the Ole Miss team total under, and I was on Stax was the Bama team total over, I just felt like it was the perfect cap because we didn't even talk about it. And then we both lose. Like, it was frustrating. But I had a good college day yesterday. 23 bets, 14-9. So I'll take it. 14-9-3.
nice.
So
Oh yeah. I mean, 14-9-3 is electric, dude.
That is.
for a 6-hour show.
He goes, yeah, not bad. 14-9.
Nah, I'll take it. Couple.
Oh, sorry.
Couple
Said
pushes. I felt like. What'd you say?
Look at it. Like
right.
That's me too. That's me too. Is like I could win 19 games in a row, and I always remember my loss. Yeah.
It wasn't even the losses. The losses was just bad cap, bad read. But it's the pushes that got me. That's what.
Hey, Wine Time. Am I skipping
good,
the Harvard and Howard game, or did we have somebody in here that has bets on those?
I don't have nothing in that
Yeah,
game.
Penn Harvard, I'm going to need to talk about, but the Howard game, no. Yeah, let's get to Penn. Let's get to Penn Harvard real quick. Love this conference, guys. Have been capping this Ivy League. I don't know why. It's just kind of really been intriguing here the last couple of weeks going into conference play. Because this conference just means so much to each one of these teams, the Ivy League. So with that being said, I like Penn. I've been backing Penn all season long, especially towards these last couple of weeks, and they've been really treating us extremely well. I think this is somewhat of a fishy line, considering that I feel like people think Harvard's on another level than Penn, and I just really don't think that's the case. Here's the thing. This is one reason why I haven't moved on this game. I'm going to move on it. I'm probably going to move on it right here as I talk about it, but this line opened up at a 2, and it's now a 3. Let's see where Circa opened. Yes, well, Circa actually opened this up at a 3, and it still is a 3. And there is 55% of bets and 51% of cash coming in on Penn. I'm going to guess this is one of the lighter bet games on the board, so not a lot of people are looking at this. That's the only reason why I'm off Penn, because it has moved towards Harvard and more money's on Penn. I'm a little bit surprised, too. I thought more of the public was going to come in and hammer Harvard in this situation, kind of like how everyone's hammering Yale. I thought that's how it was going to be with Harvard. But people are coming in and betting Penn. I think it's probably some bigger bettors, some sharper bettors, because like I said, I don't know how many people are betting this game, probably a couple thousand out there compared to these other games where there's tens and hundreds of thousands of bets on that game. Not money, just bets. I'm off this game, but I want to be on Penn, guys. Can someone talk me on Penn here on the panel? And we'll move on.
I'll say this is like, all right, yeah, go ahead, Stax.
I mean,
I was
you
gonna say, I
go
don't know
ahead.
about
I'll go.
talking you on Penn, but I can talk you on your team. Look at what just came across my timeline.
Hey,
I'm rooting for them today. Let's go, UCLA.
I said in the chat yesterday, UNC money line. You just got to keep rolling with those boys.
Yeah, the Bruins, man.
I love.
Yeah,
the
I was
Bruins.
on the wrong side of that yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't bet that game, but I was rooting for my guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
Stax.
And
I didn't even get to talk to you guys about that game, unfortunately, because I had to go before that. But
And the crazy thing is, I was going to lie bet them. And the only reason why I didn't, I was like, Wonton and Jimmy against me. So I ain't going to add to my loss. If they get the better of me, I ain't going to lose twice.
oh,
So I didn't lie bet him.
Jimmy added UCLA?
Yeah, he liked UCLA too.
Oh, okay, nice. Okay.
I don't know if he bet him, but he said he was going to move on him. I didn't check his final sheet because I went after a 6-hour show, I went to sleep. And then I thought he was coming back, and I ran out of liquor. And so I drank my daughter's liquor. And it was horrible.
I did have a thought on Penn State and Harvard, but now I'm distracted by titties.
But I am I'm on Penn with you though, Juan. I don't know if you're gonna move. They got a player out in concussion, but yet the line is not reflecting that. I think Penn is gonna win this game. I'm personally on Penn plus 2.5. Penn hasn't lost by 2.5 to this team all year. They beat them one time and then they lost by 1 the other time. And now we're getting a 2.5. I'll take that to a team that you haven't beat them by 3 yet. So without a player, the line ain't reflecting that player. Obviously, they knew that. If we know that, they know that. So I'm on Penn. I already bet it. So however many ticket counts that y'all got, I'm one of them. It ain't a heavy bet. It was just a unit though.
Yeah. Guns, are you on this? Are you on this side?
No, I'm just looking at I'll say this about the money. It's kind of weird. Like, you guys given really good statistics on Penn. 55% of the tickets, 51% of the money is on Penn right now. But it's a 2 p.m. game. Things kind of change. So it's kind of like, in my opinion, that's kind of 50-50. Everybody's like jump on this one. So nostalgia kind of always plays into some of these situations. Is like, what do you want to see on a Sunday as far as the Ivy League? Ivy League obviously plays early when they play their championship game. And for me, is nostalgia. I just remember watching Yale and Harvard just kind of go at it. That's kind of my MO. I'm not saying anything bad about Penn, but I love seeing Yale and I love seeing Harvard just kind of go at it. It's more of me just like manifesting what I want to see on a Sunday more than it is a cap. Am I betting this game? Absolutely not. I'll just trust the two guys that I'm in between, and I'm the skier in the situation in the back seat, which is fucking weird. But yeah, I'll say that. I got to pass in this game, but I hope that Yale and Harvard are playing on Sunday.
We got the chat starting to grow, man. We got over
Yale
200. Over 200 between X and YouTube, man.
That's the rival, right? In football and basketball.
When somebody else talks, that's when you don't talk, Guns. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That's all I was going to say. Charleston, UCF. Are we going that one or are we going to the one after?
Let's go to the one after that. Let's go to I wish it was my alma mater. Too expensive to go to this school right here, fellas. I think we know right where we're going to, the great city of Los Angeles. This game will not be played in Los Angeles, but going to be played in Chicago, Illinois, Big Ten tournament here, guys. We got the final 4 teams of the Big Ten. Not going to lie, I am a little bit shocked to see UCLA here. I was on them yesterday, obviously, but in the beginning of this tournament, I don't know. I didn't have really high expectations for this team in this tournament. I really thought they were going to try to get healthy and get into March Madness. Here we are. If they win this game, they're going to the Big Ten tournament. Cronin, almost lost his team entirely, 2-3 weeks ago, guys. Looks like they really believe in their coach because they're going to war for this guy every single night in, night out. These kids are gritty.
Related, you know that, right?
Say again?
You and Cronin could be related. You know that, right?
I love Nick Cronin.
Who says we're not, Cab? Who says he's not my third uncle? No, I'm kidding.
He's trying to act like I didn't just piss him off.
No, it's all good. We
You
look
betting today?
like the Mr. Clean guy, Cap, so it's all good.
Why? You bet your boys?
Say again?
You bet your boys today?
I have not yet, but I'm going to. Let's get into it, guys. This is a big game for UCLA. If they win this game, they won the Big Ten championship. Got one team ahead of them, and that's going to be the team that blew them out in the beginning of the season. That was Michigan. So give me UCLA here. I'm going to do it. Might be a little bit of a homer, guys, but if we're looking at the market, let's look at the market while we're here. 54 and 57 on Purdue, and this line opened at an 8.5. Yeah, well, it opened up at a 7.5 at some sharper books, opened up at an 8.5 at the not sharp books. Bottom line, the line really hasn't moved. It's pretty much a 50-50 split right now. A little bit more money coming in on Purdue and a little bit more bets coming in on Purdue, but that doesn't scare me here. I think UCLA can compete with this team. Both these teams have guys that are a lot older, upperclassmen, guys like Donovan Dent, guys like Tyler Bilodeau. These guys have been in college for a good amount of time. I think they're going to have a lot of continuity in this game here against Purdue. They beat Purdue already this season at home. Can they do it on a neutral? We'll see. I'm on UCLA. I'm going to move on it. I can get a +8 at -110 here, guys. Let's get it.
Go Stax.
What? They're juicing me to 2.5? Get the fuck out of here. I was going to be all right, I'm going to join you on my Sky Clark prop because I made a good profit on his 3 prop. But you know what I've had to bet every time I bet it? 2.5 or 1.5. They got it at 2.5 today. Hell no. There ain't no way. Absolutely not. So go ahead, Stax, if you're going next. My bad.
Daby, shut up.
When I seen this game, I was gonna come with a belt around my neck, and I knew guns don't like that because this is the one time I get my lick back today. But I don't gotta wait too long to get my lick back from yesterday. y'all going out back today. Like Purdue, I figured it out. It just took me all season to figure it out. Purdue was just doing what the Golden State Warriors used to do when they was the Splash Brothers. Just cruise control in the regular season because we know we're better than the Big Ten. Now, the Big Ten Conference, wrong place, wrong time. Belt the ass, woodshed. You already beat them. It's a revenge game. You see what they did so far. Every game of the Big Ten. What does Purdue do? They're not going to stop now just because it's UCLA and add revenge. But I say all that. I bet it. I got 6.5. Shout out Cal Kerms and Spoons. Because I happened to catch their show and they showed me where there was a 6.5, and I got it on FanDuel. The only thing is, I bet it. I'm not making it official.
So I was going to say I'll root for you, but I don't want to openly root against Wine Time or anything. I'm rooting for you guys. I want my guys to win. I don't have a.
Well, we could both win. He got an 8, right?
I have an 8.
Yeah, we could both win. Land on 7. Everybody happy.
I'm going to pay attention, Stax, and see if I see what you see here because I've been out on this Purdue team. And maybe it's what you said. Maybe they've just been on cruise control and I've been missing it. But my thing is if you shut down Trey Kaufman-Renn, Smith and Lawyer are good, but I don't want both of them on the court at the same time. I know that sounds weird, but it's like I just want one of those guys that I don't know. They don't feed off each other as well as some of the other guard duos in the country.
And
I didn't get to that part yet.
Yeah, Tyler Bilodeau, the leading scorer for the Bruins, went down with a sprained knee yesterday. They said it's not serious. A sprained knee really isn't that big of a deal. The kind of treatment that UCLA has at their, at their training facilities, they're going to be just fine. They're going to give him a nice little shot in that knee, probably drain it out a little bit, and he's going to be okay. I expect him to go in this game. If he doesn't, it is what it is. That's probably why Sky Clark's you said Sky Clark's 3 prop is at a 2.5 right now?
Ridiculous number.
What's it juiced at, though?
+120 or +130.
Oh, okay. So it's plus. Okay, I got it.
It should be +160 if it's going to be 2.5.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, he's going to hit that shit. But I expect him to have a big game. That guy's a dog over there. He's going to sign a contract in the NBA just for his defensive purposes only, man. That guy can guard anybody in the country. But, yeah, I could be wrong here, and UCLA could get exited here. But I'm going to take the 8 points in my back pocket. I don't know if they win this game. Be cool to see it, but I just need the +8. You guys want to move on to the next game, or you got something in this gun?
I just wanted to say, I said it in the group chat yesterday. It's like there's something in my brain, and sometimes you have to throw stats out the window a little bit. And you just kind of watch these teams play. I was like, God damn it! As Mick Cronin, everybody he's under the radar. Everybody's saying fire this asshole, and I was like, hey, this guy beat 3 ranked teams at home,
top 10 teams.
Top 10 teams. I was like, what? Why? I was like, this guy, he made I want to say not he made the Final Four, right? He didn't make a into the national championship during COVID. I think that was the Final Four team. So this is a guy that you need as a coach. And by the way, electric interviews and telling reporters to go kiss his ass, and proverbially, like he said different words than I'm paraphrasing, of course. I love guys like that. You have to back guys like that, and he showed it yesterday. And I think I don't know why people are high on Purdue. Purdue was 1-16 ATS in tournament play, in conference tournament play, going into yesterday's game. They did cover yesterday. I did take Purdue, by the way. Pat on the back to me. It ain't going to happen again. We're going to be taking UCLA. And I think we need to sprinkle on the money line. This is a team that we need to watch, and UCLA is more motivated than Purdue is. What does Purdue have to play for? Nada. Zach Edey is in the NBA, guys.
Why the fuck do you bring him up every time we got Purdue, bro? Stop bringing up Zach Edey when we talk about Purdue. He doesn't even fucking play there
anymore. The only time
Purdue
advanced in tournaments is when Zach Edey was on the court. That's the last time. Name another time. Purdue has always been that team that has been upset by Podunk Q before that. Trust me.
I'm making Purdue official.
I thought they already were.
No, I said after all that, I wasn't going to make it official because I already got 4 bets. And I talked to my psychiatrist about the best way to follow up a 6-0. And they said, and they said, lower your volume. Don't give out 6. And I wasn't going to give out Purdue, but it's guns that made me. It wasn't even one. It was guns that made me make it official.
That was me, by the way, guys. I'm a psychiatrist. Your first consultation is free.
I just wanted to hype up my guy one time.
My whole thing is, what he left out was, didn't Northwestern beat Purdue earlier in the season? And then what happened to Northwestern the very first, out back? Then play Nebraska, out back.
UCLA took advantage of these Big Ten teams on the second leg of a West Coast trip. That's how they beat these top 10 teams. Like that was the angle. But now they're playing on a neutral court, so they maybe these like Purdue had to play USC or Oregon, and then they played UCLA, and Illinois had the same angle, and Nebraska had the same angle.
No, Illinois was USC first, or was USC first?
Yeah, like
UCLA first.
USC or Oregon was the first.
Somebody in the
UCLA
chat said Braden Smith's literally making history. I get it, bro. Like he's a solid player. He's a decent guard, but I don't want 2 Braden Smiths on the court at the same time. He's fucking 6 foot tall, 170 pounds. Like he's a fucking wet fart on a piece of paper that you can push down on the ground. Like I don't want multiple. I'm not saying he's a terrible player, but I don't want multiple of him on the court at the same time. That's all I'm saying. But I'll move past this.
Fair.
Here we go. Ole Miss, Arkansas. Is Ole Miss going to be that team that comes out, goes dancing? Is that team that nobody expects, the darling underdog story? Or is Arkansas going to put a stop to that today? I don't know full game. But what I do know is I took Florida money line first half and Arkansas money line first half. It comes out to -124. And I love the bet. Is it very weird? Is it probably not something that many of you guys have done? I get it. But for me, it's worked the past couple years. And I love the bet here. Ole Miss has been a team that I've backed actually in the first half when I've gotten enough points this year. Hence the enough points. I think it's been a good run for them here, and I think this is where they get put down by the Hogs. I think Arkansas is my outside shot team, either Arkansas or Miami. Probably one of the teams I'm going to take a shot on to win my bracket for my underdog bracket because we all got to have one of those. This Arkansas team, obviously Darius Akuff at the helm is one of my favorite college basketball players this year. You know, everybody has that argument. Is it DeBanza? Is it Peterson? I don't know. It is one of those two, but I like Akuff. If you're talking about a college team, give me Akuff. Okay. Give me him. For the NBA draft, yeah, I'd probably go with DeBanza, maybe Peterson. But for college, give me Akuff.
So you like them to go to the Final Four or cut the nets down?
So and every time I say this, I get so much pushback. Do I think Florida is a better basketball team? Yes. Do I think Michigan is a better basketball team? Yes. But I don't want to have only a bracket where Michigan, Arizona, or Florida cuts down my bracket. So I have one of those. It'll probably be Arizona. And then, yes, Stax, I'll have another bracket where it's either Arkansas or Miami hitting the nets. Then
I would think, and I don't have no pushback for that. My horse right now, the only horse I got is Florida. I got them plus 300 middle of the season for the Final Four. But you're in the same boat as me. You're going to need to take a loss. You can't win the SEC if you're going to the Final Four. I need Florida to lose. Like I'm rooting for Florida to lose. It's not going to be today, but I'm not going to feel comfortable if they run the table. They ain't lost in a long time. If Florida rips off through the SEC, they're not going to cut the nets down, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean,
So
sometimes taking a loss is at the right time at the end of the season is a good thing. You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, just get it out your system.
Dropping the $10 dono. Shout out to you, Kristen. Much love, always blessing our action, man. She said bet on Italian coaches, huh?
That's my Bulldog sister right there.
Yeah, yep.
No dogs.
Yeah, shout out Kristen, man.
Well,
shit, man.
Guns, did you?
Yeah, I don't have no action in this game though.
I don't either. But like you mentioned, like just like projecting like the outcome of the SEC championship and how that correlates to how you perform in the NCAA tournament. All I'll say is like, didn't Auburn win the SEC and then they went to the Final Four, but they didn't win it? Like that was kind of one of those teams, but they had the Player of the Year on that team.
That's Jeremiah Brown's team.
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago or something like that. I'm trying to think. But Florida right now, that is a team that I put a future on too. I put 2 futures. I have 3 futures. I have Illinois, which I tried to get cute and take before the Michigan game, and then Michigan kicked their ass, and then it was finished at that point. But I took Houston and I took Florida. I'll tell you this hot take: I don't think Michigan and Duke have a shot to win this fucking tournament. And I'm a Duke fan. I just know. I've watched Duke. This is 2019 Duke 2.0. I was like, we're going to see what happened. Like, just the same outcome, same fruition is going to happen on this one. As a Duke fan, I just know. But like this game in particular, like Ole Miss is playing way above their pay grade right now, and the team that needs it more than anything is Arkansas. So if you're going to play a play on this one, take Arkansas team total over. It's like there's one thing that you can guarantee on is like if Arkansas is going to win a game, they're going to score points. And Acuff is an electric freshman, underrated freshman. Like maybe not underrated, but like I say top 3 freshman. I know everybody talks about Peterson and everybody talks about God. I'm drawing
Devanza.
now. Devanza, and I was talking about the Player of the Year for my team.
Boozer.
There we go. So yeah, Acuff is in that realm, in that mix, but I think there's going to be some points scored in this one. It's going to be on the Arkansas side. So team.
Well, so you say points scored, Guns. That's exactly what I see here. All right, this Ole Miss team, yeah, they've won against Georgia, Texas, and Alabama. That's 3 really good wins in a row. Shout out to them.
They got to be tired on the defensive side, right?
And they haven't put up more than 80 points. They won 80-79 yesterday against Alabama. This is an Arkansas team that will put up 80-plus points in this game. I'm going to tell you right now, Arkansas puts up 80-plus points in this game. And I do not think that Ole Miss can keep the pace. That's where I'm at. So I got the first half.
No, go ahead. I said my fault. I thought you was done. My fault.
No, you're good. I am done. Arkansas first half.
I got the over circled. I didn't bet it yet, but I do like the over. And the reason why I like the over is because the only way Ole Miss goes dancing is they win the SEC. That's the only way they get into the tournament. So they're going to be a desperate team. And then the teams that they beat Bama, they beat my Bulldogs, they beat Texas. Like, I'm not going to be on those side. I'm not live betting the side. I'm not going to be on the side. I think there's going to be points. I have no idea who wins this game, but I wouldn't stand in front of Ole Miss right now. Like when you go in a neutral and beat Texas, and then follow that up with beating my Bulldogs, and then follow that up with beating Bama. I'm not standing in front of Ole Miss right now.
Our guy Matty Ice in the chat says Ole Miss all day. Shout out to Matty Ice. Wager Detective says plus 10.5 for nothing.
Like, side, like, I guess for fun, like Stax said, I was like, you got to kind of root for the underdog. But
fuck that. Arkansas first half, Florida first half. Let's go. I'm here to make money. I don't give a fuck about fun.
Maybe pizza money on Ole Miss money line. Why not?
or you can take Arkansas first half money line and Florida money line first half. There you go, boys. Y'all are welcome.
Yeah, I like that though. That Arkansas first half money line and Florida. I like that though. Yeah. I mean, who cares what the listening people like? I don't. You shouldn't think
I've
about
been
what.
giving those bets out for 2 years now, and everybody's like, "The fuck did you just give us a first half money line parlay?" You're damn right I did.
Dude,
That's
I hate it when people like mess with Daby's bets. It's like Daby is capping it right. Sometimes you have to do first half.
But my thing is, if you don't like it, bet against it. Then
Yeah.
I don't get the pushback. If you don't like the bet and he's winning, bet against it.
right.
100%.
Hey, speaking of, we got 130 plus on YouTube, about 300 between X and YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Jump into YouTube, Pub Sports Radio. If you are on X, if we get up to 200, we'll do a live giveaway. Send somebody in the chat some money right here. So help us get there. Hit the like, share the video. We got Houston, Arizona next. This is a game I don't have much to say on, but I bet these three guys do. So I'm gonna let them take it away.
Yeah, I got nothing in this game. Guns, intro this game. Let people know you got to play in this.
I have a rant because I took Tulsa live plus 7.5. I took them on the money line when they were down against North Texas, and then I had to suffer through like 14 overtimes. It felt like in my mind, and I watched their second leading scorer, who scores. I think he averages like 20. He might average 20 points per game, have 0 points going into overtime, and that guy refused to make free throws when the game counted, but he did cash for us in the third overtime and made his free throws, and we got there. So what I'm telling you is we have a Tulsa team that might be a little bit exhausted, but their defense, I watched their defense yesterday, didn't get like every shot was contested, everything was in front of them, and we can say the same thing about Wichita State. We have two good defenses going against each other. So what am I going to tell you on this one? We have an exhausted Tulsa team that does play very good offense, kind of plays a little bit mid-high level, but they're tired going in this one. And Wichita State plays good defense. So what am I saying? Under. Take the under. That's it.
I just want to bring in our next guest because he's got to get in and get out real quick. He just sent me a text because he wants to watch his Cornell bet. Guys, let's bring on our next guy. He comes on every single Saturday by way of Macedonia, now making his home in Toronto, Canada. He's got hopes and dreams to one day go back to his homeland. We'll see if he makes it there. But for now, he's here with us. Let's bring on our guy, the Goracle. What's up, Gorky?
Bro, the question is not whether I'll make it. The question is, are you guys coming over there? God damn it!
I'll be there for sure. I'll make a trip out there.
Hey, I gotta show you what a European sports book spot looks like. There's sports book.
That's right.
There's a sports book on every corner on every goddamn street, bro.
Yeah,
That's
awesome.
I gotta take you guys down there, man. People,
Hell yeah.
They don't let me cross borders anymore.
people sitting at the sports book all day long, bro. Don't worry, Stax. Hey, Stax, I got connections with the people at border crossings. Don't worry, brother.
Man, they might not like my kind out there, and I don't trust you to make sure I'm all right.
I don't know. I haven't seen anybody that looks like Stax in Canada.
That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not. And Canada never gonna let me in. I'm all right.
I'm not
Look at his
talking
hair.
about Canada, though. I'm not talking about.
He's talking about Macedonia.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm saying. I started off with Macedonia. Like they don't like my kind over there. I'm not going down there. You tripping?
Yes, they. We Lester Bo McCaleb was a national hero of ours back in 2011, bro.
You think
So how many people y'all got down there that look like me?
Canadians?
There are about 40 basketball players. No joke.
40.
Yes.
That's a lot.
Yes. Zero.
In
joke.
all of Macedonia, there's 40.
Well, yes.
Like born and raised?
It's
Born and raised?
It's a fucking country of 1.8 million people.
And if I come with you, you can make sure I'm all right.
Yes. Nothing's gonna happen, man.
Stax.
Hey,
If we're
That's
open,
the question.
I want to go with you.
Let's
not
get
going.
these fucking bets.
This is
I'm
good.
not
This is
going.
good. This is good info for the people, guys. Gorky,
I'm
let's
not
bring in all
going.
your bets.
This is riveting fucking television. So let's go.
My friend across.
No, I'm gonna keep my black ass in Pittsburgh.
Fair. Yeah.
These boys out here gangbanging, but I feel comfortable around that than Macedonia.
Hey, fair, bro. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
What game are we going to, Gorky? Is this one of your games?
No, not this one. Arizona. You guys were talking Arizona.
Arizona, Houston.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, so this Arizona team for me has the ability, not just aspirations. Fuck aspirations. We have aspirations every year. But this team has the ability to win a natty, and they're going to win right here. They only played Houston once, I believe, in the regular season. Check me on that. But I believe I'm right. They were lucky to get out of the game yesterday against Iowa State. Milan Momcilovic is fucking insane.
Yeah.
The shots that he actually makes, most people don't even try in the garage with the lights off.
Yeah, it's insane, dude.
From Macedonia.
Holy shit. Serbia better give him a passport right fucking now.
Wait, what?
I thought he was from Macedonia.
No, he's Serbian. But
Are y'all talking about this game or?
I have no idea. I'm confused now.
The Iowa State sharpshooter, bro. He's a born American, but his parents are from Serbia.
Miklovia or whatever his name is.
Momcilovic.
There we are, Momcilovic.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Macedonian name.
It's close. It's close.
Stax is right.
Okay. So, all that being said, Arizona is part of a parlay piece for me. Arizona, Duke, Florida, 134. Get in, get out, get that cash.
Let's go.
I agree with him on Arizona, by the way. You say
I got a simple cap, and this is not official. It's just on my bet. Didn't Arizona beat Houston earlier in the season
Yes.
when they played that one time?
Yes.
Yes.
For my money, I didn't even cap this game. My logic was, show me you could beat Houston twice.
I'll be right back.
Here's the thing, though. Like they were a
Hey,
minus. I'm sorry. Oh,
I'm good.
like that. No, I like that. Like I thought Wine Time was talking. Like in that game, Houston was a 6.5 point favorite. Now they're a 2.5 point dog. It's like if it was a revenge angle, I would think that like the line would be kind of like correlated to the original line. It's not because Arizona. Like I think the books realize like, oh shit, Arizona's good. Like Arizona is real good. Numerically, they're better than Houston, and Houston played their ass off. And I know both teams, in my opinion, have nothing to play for in terms of seeding. Maybe you could say like Houston might be trying to vie for that one seed some way, shape, or form, but Arizona is not going to let that happen. And I think Arizona is kind of motivated to make sure that doesn't happen. So I think Arizona is going to win this game. I don't know if it's going to be by the points that are going to be allotted. I think it's only 2.5. So yeah, I'm probably going to be leaning Arizona.
So I think that you're onto something, Stax, with that assessment. It makes a lot of sense. I am on Arizona 2.5, but man, beating Houston twice sounds tough. Let me tell you guys why I'm on Arizona 2.5 here. I take aside most of the time. I try and take aside the situational stuff, which is so important in college basketball. But you got to decide, right? Are you going with the market? Are you going with the matchups? Are you going with the line movement? Like, what are you doing? How are you going to cap? Right? Mine is a matchup thing, and I know every player that's going to be on the court. I've watched most of them for multiple years here, unless you're talking about somebody like Flemings, obviously, who is a freshman, or Burries for Arizona, who's a freshman. But if I go across the start, right? When we're talking about Burries and Jaden Bradley, I think they are easily one of the top two, if not the top two guard duo in the country. And then you throw Pete in there. I just think between the starting five and this Arizona team's just better. I like Miles Uzon. I like Emmanuel Sharp. I like Tugler. I like a lot of these Houston players. But when it comes down to it, I think I'd take each of these Arizona players over the Houston players outside of Flemings. That's just the honest truth. Flemings might be the best player on the court, either him or Burries probably. But when it comes down to it, I'd take these Arizona guys over Houston. So I'm on Arizona.
I'll say this. Look at the total. Like from the last game, I think it was like 142.5 or 143.5. We're seeing 137.5 on a neutral court. It feels like a rock fight, right? Between these two teams. Am I wrong? I like we could see like a good defensive angle, and like we watched Houston against Kansas last night play like that Houston defense that we remember from last year, which I think has been lost the past like 10 games.
I will push back and say that the only guard that Kansas has is Peterson, and the way to attack these guys seriously is guard. You're not gonna attack them with Buddy Boy, the four, the center, the four. Abuka is Buki, whatever his name is. Sorry, I'm butchering it right now, but number 40.
I think that's how you say it.
Sorry, keep going.
Number 40. You just can't have him be your best player, which I said yesterday that he was the glue guy that keeps the team together. Yes, but he cannot be your best player on the court.
Yeah, but like I think those two teams like defensively can match up with each other, and like hand and face is going to be a key thing in this game. So I don't think there's going to be uncontested shots going.
No, that's fair. So I didn't say there was.
We can watch a low-scoring game, and the outcome from Houston to Arizona. And by the way, we could see this happen like in the Final Four or the championship. Like I love Houston, I love Arizona. I think these two teams are viable, natty futures. 100%.
Yeah. No, they are.
Anything on this one, Wine Time, before we move on?
Nothing for me in a top 5 matchup here.
Beautiful.
It's funny because slight pushback for the Guns. I agree with almost everything you said, but it's funny. I think Houston going to win this game, but I do not think Houston has a shot at cutting the nets down.
I don't either.
It's value. It's value. I think
I would bet on Arizona before Houston to cut the nets down.
Sure. I understand that too. I think Arizona has a better shot than Houston, but like you're looking at like value at this point, like 10-1, 18-1, and you're trying to put yourself into a position where maybe you can hedge in the Final Four, and then kind of find a position like Houston don't got it today. I know this. They're playing Arizona. The line's not working, and then we can like find a way to alleviate our future to the other side and kind of 50-50 it. So like whatever we put into the future, we're going to make money regardless, and we can just enjoy a game. That's what I look for when I go into some of these future bets, is not for them to 100% win, is to find a hedge. That's all I'm trying to do.
All right, guys.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Let's move on to our next game, guys. Let's go to the Mountain West, where our guy, DJ Big Boss, does it the motherfucking best right there. Shout out to our guy, DJ Big Boss, if you're watching.
He should be here giving us a plate.
What?
He should be here giving us a plate.
I know. I send him the link every week. Shout out to our guy, DJ Big Boss. It's early over here on the West Coast. He's a West Coaster too, so shout out to him. But, guys, let's go right to – why'd that banner go off? 1 second. All right, let's go San Diego State, Utah State, Mountain West Championship. Shout out to the Aztecs yesterday, getting it done, won the game by 2. That game was a nail-biter till the very end. I pushed on the -2. I'm glad I at least got that there. Yeah.
I'm going to shut my mouth.
The Aztecs.
Over.
Yeah,
so shut my mouth.
Let's look at the market here really quick, guys. 68 and 69 currently on Utah State. Everyone coming in and hammering Utah State. I don't get it why. I think San Diego State's the better team here. I'm taking San Diego State on the money line, plus 100. Official play for me here, guys. I think San Diego State, this is the kind of team, like San Diego State, this is a basketball school. They've always been known as a basketball school. They're really not known for much else. Yeah, they had a good football season last year, really good football season last year, actually, but they're known for their basketball. They want to go to the big tournament. This is important to them. Winning this conference championship is important to them. I'm not saying it's not to Utah State, but I think San Diego State's the better team here, and I think we're getting value on them. The fact that the public is coming in and taking Utah State, because on paper, people probably think they're the better team, but I like San Diego State here. Give me them money line plus 100. This is probably my favorite play of the day today, guys. So looking forward to this game. Give me San Diego State here. Does anyone have anything in this game?
I do.
I have Mountain West. Do you have something, Stax?
Yeah, you go first or I can go first. It don't matter.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like San Diego State, and I bet them. I don't do it like you do, Wonton. I need a little bit of protection. You know, they call me that word. I ain't going to say it on screen, but, you know. But I need my plus 1.5 because –
How did I know the word? How did I know the word?
I get people flags, so I'm trying to work on my So I'm
give me like 10 passes. I'm not gonna say it. Never say it.
yeah, but we all know what word I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
when it came to this game, that I was that's a P in case anybody know. I don't know how to sign language, so I took the plus 1.5. And my main logic is I like the San Diego State team, and the only way they get in the tournament is they win this game. Utah State could drop this game, and they're still going to the tournament regardless of the outcome. So I'm gonna take the team that I think is. I ain't gonna necessarily say they're the better team, but they're the team that treated me well all season. Historically, it's San Diego State is a team that you want. They're bet on. So I took the plus 1.5. That's just it takes a lot for me to do a money line. When I do a dog money line, I usually put them in a parlay. I know that's weird, but when I take dogs as a money line, I put them in a parlay just to get that little score. But straight bets, I need the plus 1.5.
Surprised you do that with parlays. Like I do that with. I hate the spread of a favorite, and then I just like put it with something to make it like funky,
I'll take a short money line, like a minus 125 money line. And
I just want to say one thing before I take off. I was on the Lobos yesterday. They had so many missed shots at the rim. Like, that was fucking nuts. But all power to San Diego State. They played their asses off defensively, never giving up on a play. Brian Dutcher wants these guys to end off their season with a run to the March Madness tournament. It does not end here. Utah State probably eats it by 5 or more.
They've been kind of eating it like in the Mountain West Conference play more often than not, right? Like every time I watch like San Diego State play, like their defense is solid, their offense looks like dog shit. I've never seen a team miss more dunks than San Diego State in my life. And like they just play like they forget how to dribble. They don't know how to finish a layup. They don't know how to score. However, I took the over on them against New Mexico, and it hit. So what am I going to do in this game?
The over again?
No, under. That's what I'm going to do in this one, because I know San Diego State is a fraudulent offense. Their defense is solid, and Utah State, in my mind, I watch a lot of Mountain West. I mean, wine time, you don't have to stay up like I do, but I stay up. Like he goes, oh, it's 7. It's the sun's still out, and I was like, it's fucking midnight here. I'm watching San Diego State and whoever the fuck. And I don't know what time zone Gork is at, but like he's
Eastern, bro. I'm at your time zone.
Group chat typing paragraphs. He's doing voice chats, and he's like giving.
I am. Yeah.
This puck sucks.
All right, guys. Hey, we've got a guest backstage waiting to rock and roll. Gorky, we appreciate.
That's it.
Gorky,
I'm gonna let Kong give out the real plays.
Yeah, we're gonna bring on our guy. Good luck today, Gorky. We'll see you soon, my friend. Let's bring on our next guy here. I'm not sure if Daby Cab's back there. Let me look for.
I got it.
Sweet. There we go. All right, let's bring on our next guy here. Comes on every single Saturday, dating back until 2024 of college football. He's been tearing it up every single Saturday. Doesn't matter what sport it is, college football, college basketball. He gets involved in the ring too, in the UFC with the fellas. So shout out to him. Let's bring on our guy, Kong's Clip.
Happy Saturday. Kong Clips in the building. Coming with some action for this beautiful Saturday. Conference championship Saturday. Looks like some money to be made out here. If you were here Medicate Monday, I gave out some plays. It was Michigan to win the Big Ten at minus 105. Houston to win the Big 12 at plus 200. St. John's to win the Big East at plus 210. And then we had a parlay, Florida and Duke at plus 105. All the conference championships looking good right now. Got a couple plays on this card. Not a whole lot, just because I've got pending action. Back to the parlay side. Florida first half -1.5, and Duke -1.5. This alternate parlay gets you +105. Again, that's Duke or Florida first half -1.5. Duke full game -1.5. Plus money +105. I just think it's. I don't see a world where this don't hit. That's where I'm at on the parlay side of things. Parlay's been looking really good. I'm up on these alternate parlays. Off to the Arkansas game. Darius Acuff Jr. over 25.5 points. This kid's electric. Can't be stopped. I think he scored 36 last night. Typically, I would try to find under on someone's prop. The way this kid gets to the basket, the way the kid's playing, I'm going over the 25.5 points, -106. I just think that I think he gets there. I think he pushes Arkansas, I think he pushes Arkansas to a big win. I think this is the day that the run for Ole Miss comes to an end. So give me a cuff over 25.5 points. With the futures, that's all I have for college basketball. We do have a few plays in the UFC this week. Didn't like the card when I first seen it. Dug in a little bit, and I've actually got a few plays here. Kong Smash play of the week is Jose Delgado by knockout, fighting Andre Touchy Feely. Delgado's got some mean hands. Feely's been knocked out. Pretty sure he's coming off a knockout too. I just think Delgado gets it done. I think he puts hands on Feely today. +105. Underdog Steven Asplund, new guy to the UFC, fighting Vitor Petrino. Asplund's coming off of a fight where he put up the most significant strikes in UFC history for the heavyweights. I just think volume and moving forward, stopping the takedowns is what's going to win him this fight. You're getting at a good number. That I don't think it should be over +150. We're getting +195 on Asplund. So give me Steven Asplund to win the fight. Johnson and Silva fight to not go the distance. Charles Johnson and Silva fight does not go the distance. Silva's never been to the decision in his career. Johnson's getting in there really fast after a brutal knockout in Australia less than 2 months ago. Not an ideal spot for Charles Johnson to come back, but Charles Johnson does have power in his hands. So I think he could finish this fight as well as Silva. So just give me the fight. Don't go the distance at +119. Final play of the day. Everybody hit the like button, retweet the show, send it to a friend. Last fight of the night, Brad Tavares fighting Eric Anders. Eric Anders, this is his retirement fight. And if you watch fighting, you know that there are no fairy tales in Shawshank. You come into a fight knowing it's your last fight. You got a lot of things on your mind. Typically, the fight is not one of them. And we're getting Brad Tavares at a good number. I think he's able to get leg kicks off here. And I think he could potentially stop Eric Anders. So give me Brad Tavares -108. Again, appreciate you guys for having me. Let's go get some money with these futures today. Love you guys. Calling. I'm out.
Oh, gotta switch it. There you
Hi,
go,
guys. All right, it is the gun show. All right, anyways.
Hey, shout out though to our guy Kongs, man. Comes on Medicate Monday, comes on here, just absolutely. I mean, Stax, you, Kongs. Shout out to my guy Dutch, who's joined. You guys that have been coming on have just destroyed it. Shit, I don't know if you guys. I don't remember the last time when y'all lost a bet. So keep it up. I appreciate what y'all do for the show.
I can tell you, it was right before Valentine's Day.
Right? Wouldn't that be
Who
nice?
celebrates Valentine's Day besides, matter of fact, Wonton and Daby?
I didn't say I
No,
like.
Oh, God. Yes,
Nah,
you do.
yeah, I do. I do.
You 100% celebrate Valentine's Day, Dabby. Yes, you do.
0% chance. That's wild if you think that I would do anything.
You
with
don't buy
flowers.
flowers. Ain't you married?
No, I don't buy no fucking flowers.
Ain't you married?
I don't buy flowers.
Dude, Stax, you know what I do on Valentine's Day? I go, you want McDonald's?
Well, I buy these flowers.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's wild.
that's a good thing about being single. I'm not one day a year. I gotta tell you I love you and buy you flowers. Man, get the no.
Yeah. Dude, Stax.
It's not like that. But hey, guys, let's go to St. John's because we got to wrap this up here pretty quick. I know I only got 15 more minutes. So let's get to Yukon and St. John's here, guys. Cab, you want to start this one off?
I mean, you got number 6 taking on number 13. I know these conference championship conference tournament games can get a little Ole Miss Arkansas-y, but this one's not the case. You got, the two big dogs of the conference here going at each other. Wanted to take Yukon. I think the line seems a little trappy. These are not two teams that I've had a ton of success in. Now, St. John's, shout out to them sitting at 27-6. But when they were out of conference, we saw this is not that great of a basketball team. I'm just going to say it. Maybe they figured it out. Maybe they've gotten better. But I think what's happened is they've stepped into a much easier schedule in conference. Now, Villanova played decent this year. I know you've enjoyed Providence, wine time. But let's be honest, when St. John's was playing the Arkansas and the, Houstons and Arizonas of the world, they looked like shit. So is Yukon really a top team again this year? Are they really one of the top 5 teams? I don't think so, but I still think they take this game here. I didn't bet it.
Yeah, I stayed off this one too. These top 15 matchups, this is nothing I want to get involved in. These are coin flip type games for me. I mean, if you think you have an edge on a side and who you think the better team is, then take that team. But we're looking at the market here, guys. Let's go here. All right, Big East Conference Championship. Let's see, St. John's getting 54 and 51 right now. The line opened up at a 2.5 or a 3, depending on where you're looking. The line's not really moving. It's 50-50 ticket split. I mean, I'm not betting this game personally, so I'll hand this one over to Guns. I mean, this is going to be a good game to watch. I get it. A lot of bets will be on this game, but I don't think I have an edge in this game. So, Guns, let people know if you have something in this one.
Sidewise, I don't have an edge on this game. I mean, you think Yukon might have a little bit of motivation. St. John's has – I mean, I think these guys split during the season, if I'm not mistaken. The total of this one at 140.5 seems like 2 out of 3. I'll say this: cheer for a total, a rock fight. If you want to see two defenses really go at it, I know everybody loves scoring in college basketball, but sometimes you have to cheer for defense. And you have two good defenses at MSG. St. John's is going to play their best ball in that arena, and Yukon is very familiar with that arena. And I'll say this: Yukon and St. John's will battle in this one, and hopefully it does. If it goes to overtime, that under is dead. But I will say full game under is how I would play this one, and we'll see what happens.
Hell yeah, I saw Stax said shout out Ramon. I didn't see him in there. If he's in the chat, shout out to my dude Ramon, man. It's been too long, Ramon. Got to get back on screen together, man, and do some capping. Help make some people some money. Stax, did you have anything else you wanted on this one, man?
I want to bet Yukon. I want to bet Yukon bad. I haven't got there yet. I don't know if I'm going to bet the spread or find a dog to go with the Yukon money line. I told you I like to do the small favorite money line and the small dog money line to boost it up. But I just need to find a tag team partner. I like Yukon. Only thing that worries me, they just beat them by 30. Might have been more than that. So I know St. John remembers that. So that's the only thing that's why I've moved on it yet. I think UConn's a better team. But St. John just seems like they always beat on them. And they just lost by 40 when they played, 30, 40, whatever it was. It was 70-something to 40-something. So that's the only reason why what you said?
Can I say
St. John sucks. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know why I'm scared to bet UConn, but I am.
You said they suck?
St.
No,
John,
can I say this about UConn? I think by now UConn, because they lost to Marquette and Creighton, and everybody's jumping off ship because UConn sucks. Why? It's like because they lost. I mean, you caught them in bad spots. Like that's the time to buy a team, in my opinion. Like when a team is at their lowest, you need to buy them because you can get value. Because everybody thought they were the upper echelon of talent. UConn is always on the upper tier. When they get their ass kicked by teams that they shouldn't get their ass kicked by, that's when I as a handicapper, I'm like, oh shit, we might get a good line on a team. Like that's my thinking. I don't know. Like St. John's kind of is on a streak that is kind of like not.
All right, I'll give them credit. They played Iowa State really well, but I'm looking at these games stacks because I saw your face when I said they suck. I watched them a lot in pre-conference. Okay, lost to Arkansas, no big deal. Lost by 9 points to Arkansas. Lost to Alabama. It was a 7-point loss, no big deal, but lost to Alabama. Noticing a trend step-up games. They played Iowa State, only lost by 1 point, so that's a good game. But again, a step-up game, they lost. Then they got a win against Baylor, which we thought was a good win, but we've learned throughout the season, not a good win. This is not a Drew Scott Baylor team that we're used to. Then turned around and lost to Auburn, who is having a very down season. Not a good loss there. When those two wins, they were both ranked, so it didn't seem like a big deal. But lost to Auburn by 9 or 11 points. Barely beat Ole Miss. You kind of see the trend here. And then they get into the conference play where, in my opinion, it's an easy conference. And their one big step-up game was Yukon, and Yukon did what? They beat them by – what was the score in that game last game?
It was like 70-something to 40-something.
Oh, but St. John's did beat Yukon in the first match.
I'm about to say, but St. John beat them the first time.
Yeah, but wasn't that off the Creighton loss? Like they got their ass kicked by Creighton, and then it was –
I just don't think that St. John's can compete with the top teams. That's what I think they can compete. I just don't think they're a top team. That's all I was getting at.
Yeah, I would say their ceiling is Sweet 16, but I doubt they make it there. I don't think they suck, but I don't think they're a threat.
There's a stat that agrees.
Suck might have been far.
100%. There's a stat that agrees with you, like an 0-17 stat that Stax is alluding to with Yukon.
So, yeah, Wine Time, I'll let you take this into the new one, but I want you.
Hold on, I want to hear the 0-17 thing.
Okay, so can I say it?
Yeah, I want to hear it.
Is anybody else talking right now?
Like draw off the show. So basically, like what people believe about like Duke and Michigan and Yukon, they played tough schedules, like even non-conference. So if you play a tough non-conference schedule in the top 30 going into the tournament, teams that do that are 0-17 winning the Natty. They're like none of them win the Natty. And there's 5 teams that fit that mold. Michigan, Duke, and Yukon are in that mold. So what I'm telling you is, like people want to devalue teams going into the tournament with weaker schedules. Like there's a reason why they have weaker schedules. It's like they can go to non-conference play and kind of work their offenses and schemes out and not worry about wins and losses. However, the teams that have to play the stronger schedules in non-conference have to win those games because it's spotlight. So they've already played their best games early. Now they go into the tournament and they will fall flat. That's all I'm saying.
All right, let's move on. I got 8 minutes left, guys. We've got a couple games. This is my last game right here. We're going to go to.
Well, no, we got to wrap it one time because I'm in the same boat. So we got to wrap the show then.
Yeah, Toledo, Akron, real quick here, guys. I'm just going to give out my bet. I am on Akron again, guys. No surprise. Been saying it since the beginning of the tournament. This team is going to be going dancing here in March. Miami, Ohio lost in the first round. There's no one to compete with this team. Akron got it done yesterday. Oh, they pushed yesterday. That's right. They pushed on the 7, I believe it was. We had a couple of pushes yesterday. That actually should have been a win, but I think Akron's going to smash here. I think there's a reason why they're an 8-point favorite now in this conference championship game. Akron's on another level from pretty much every other team in this conference. There's a reason why Ken Palm has them so highly ranked going into this tournament, higher ranked than Miami, Ohio, who went undefeated. Give me Akron here. I think they win this game by double digits. Love the spot.
I got nothing on it. Let's keep it moving, you guys.
I'm not going to cap it like Akron. I'm with Wine Time. Go.
Stax.
4 official plays. We'll start with this one since y'all talking. Toledo, Stax play today, number 2, plus 7.5. Y'all bugging. Y'all tripping.
Let's go. Let's go.
I can't believe y'all all Akron. That's crazy.
I'm
All
not.
right,
I'm not I haven't made an official play yet, but like I'm
That's
with
a
Wine Time.
but my
Wine
four
Time.
official plays. I'm going out of order just because this was the last game. Toledo plus 7.5, Stax play day number 2. Prairie View plus 3, Stax play day number 1. Purdue minus 6.5, hashtag guns. And Orlando NBA, since Dutch wasn't here, Orlando, Miami Heat over 235.5.
Yeah, I thought we were getting a best bet from our guy Dutch, man, but we got an NBA bet from our guy Stax. Shout out Kristen with another $10 dono, man. I say it, but seriously, Kristen, you and you guys in the green that are members, you're the reason why there's still a Pub Sports Radio. So thank you guys for supporting. If you're not a member, grab a membership if you tune in and like what we do. We don't sell you, shit right here. We just say if you.
He's also a right-hand gun cycle, by the way. I just want to say that. I'm like,
He's also a bulldog.
Like, if we go live, if Wine Time goes live or any one of us go lives, like Kristen's there. So shout out to her.
Being a bulldog is more important than a gun cycle or whatever you call it. By far.
Dude, I am the March Messiah. Dude, like follow the gun disciples know who the March Messiah is. It is the GUNCPICK. That's it.
Well, I think we should follow our guy Stax's lead here and recap our bets. Oh, look, and we do got a best bet here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to recap mine, Wine Time, and then if you want, let him do his best bets, and then we can bounce. I got the first half money line parlay, Arkansas and Florida, both on the money line. I've got Arizona minus 2.5. And then, guys, I want Jaden Bradley again. I'm waiting on his props. I had it yesterday. He steps up in big games. I will bet Jaden Bradley's over if it's at 12.5 or 13.5. Anything more, I'll stay off. So that's my bets for the day. Not a ton. Wine Time, you want to throw yours and then get our guy up here?
Yeah, I'll be quick. San Diego State money line plus 100, Cornell plus 5. I'm moving on Michigan, guys, and I'm gonna do it on the minus 12, minus 110. UCLA plus 8, minus 120. Penn plus 3, and Akron minus 7.5, minus 120. Take the 7.5 instead of the 8. So that's my action day, guys. All tweeted out. Let's go.
Oh yeah, guns.
Yeah, it's VCU all day long. I want VCU back in the tournament. They're going to be, if they go against St. Louis in the A10, we're going to smash VCU one more time. Revenge spot on this one. And the Michigan team total over. They scored 71, 72 points. They're going to score 90 on this Wisconsin team today. So those are the two plays I got. What do you got to say?
I was about to say we need an intro. We got an intro for him. Wine Time, we got an intro right here. Like I said, I think he's 4-0 on this show. Hasn't lost a bet that he's brought you guys. So tune in, listen, pay attention, share the video, let them know we're getting the freshest look. Let's go, my guy Dutch. Dutchy, what up? What up?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. Hey, you're looking at the plug. Yeah, man. It's good to be back with the fellas. 3 straight, but it will be 4. I'm glad you already count this as a winner, Daby Cab. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, it's good to see who we got up on here. Wine Time, OG Stax in the building. Guns, bang, bang. Good to see the fellas. Everybody in the chat, let's run up the likes. It's Skrilla Scratch Saturday right here on All About the Hoops. On Pub, is it Pub Sports? It's Pub Sports right now. Pub Culture. Just making sure, fellas. Just making sure. But if you are subscribed to Pub Sports Radio, take a moment and subscribe to Pub Culture because that is where you will find Dutch Boy Fresh. All right, right there on Pub Culture, and on All About the Hoops right here on Pub Sports Radio. So check it out, man. It's only right. It's only right that we talk about the Charlotte Hornets. I gave them to you twice as the freshest look, and then we had Atlanta last week. But this week we're going to look at the Charlotte Hornets, but we're actually going to be fading the Hornets tonight. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Break out the tequilas and churros. San Antonio Spurs, minus 4.5, minus 105. It's good money, and here's why. You have a Charlotte Hornets team who's kind of come back to reality a little bit now, guys. We've, they were the beautifulest thing going there for a minute, but now they have not covered in 4 straight basketball games. They lost 2 out of those 4. And this is the 4th game on the road trip where it started in Phoenix. They lost. Tough game in Portland that they barely squeaked out, and then obviously had a layup in Sacramento. They did have 2 days off, but they're traveling to San Antonio, and you get a Spurs team who should be pretty fucking frustrated after being up by 20 against the Denver Nuggets when the classic NBA fuckery happened with Wemby getting announced out as a game time decision. But I believe you're gonna get the best San Antonio basketball that we've seen, and we've been seeing that all the new year, guys. I mean, these guys. Literally, you can count on your hand how many fucking games they've lost in the new year. Now, they haven't lost back-to-back games since the second week of January. You do have a team that's won 4 straight at the crib until losing to Denver, average margin of 13 points per game. Also, you have the revenge factor. Charlotte beat these boys January 31st in Charlotte on Tobacco Road. It's San Antonio, ladies and gentlemen, from start to finish. Watch De'Aaron Fox. If you need a prop in this game, it'll be De'Aaron Fox. He's going for 30. That's right. It's March. It's Madness. You remember him at Kentucky going straight to the motherfucking hole? He'll be doing that all damn day in San Antonio. Spurs, -4.5, -105. It's good money.
Let's go, man. Let's
like
go.
it.
Shout out to our guy Dutch, man.
Yeah, man. Big
Shit,
Subscribe.
I didn't mean to press that.
You in good company.
Be sure.
That's LJ's play
Yeah,
today.
I know LJ, and I was about to you took the words out of my mouth, Stax. And be sure to check out our guy LJ on X. I noticed he tagged me this morning with his video. He is also on the Spurs. He got 5.5. I think that's good money as well. Obviously, the Wemby, Dylan Harper, questionables, probably why the money's coming in on Charlotte. But I'm just going to be honest with you. Whoever's out there for San Antonio, they're going to run these little Hornets out the gym. They got to go back home and face Miami here. Hornets, I think they're ready to get back to the crib. So, San Antonio, Stax, Wine Time, Guns. It's always a pleasure, Daby Cab. I will see you Medicaid Monday on Pub Culture. Until then, y'all motherfuckers stay fresh.
Man, I was
like
gonna
it.
tell him you might as well
I
just
was gonna
stay here
ask
so we
a
can-
solid question, but like, yeah, we're short on time. So.
Well, I was gonna say you might as well just stay here so we can wrap it. Because what a way to fucking end the show with the freshest looks, man. We got Stax coming off a 6-0 here. We got Gorky bringing his best bets. Dutch 3-0 on the show brought y'all another best bet. Me, Guns, Wine Time. We've been here every week like we have since college football, and that won't change next week. We will be back next week for the first week of the tournament, boys and girls.
I'll be in Boston, by the way. I'll be on site in a casino. And
Man, I
and
can't
by
wait.
God, do you think I'm gonna miss a fucking show? Nah. No, I'll be back, and we're gonna be betting plays, and I might be really hungover, but we're gonna be doing it.
Hey, we'll get it rolling though. It'll be you can't be too on that Saturday. It's time to party.
No,
It's not time to be-
I've already planned hydration to make it happen. So, dude, I'm prepping as a 46.
Gatorade.
So,
Hey, you guys heard Dutch say it. Go to Pub Culture if you haven't. If you don't know what it is, type in Pub Culture, not Pub Sports, Pub Culture. Hit the subscribe button. That's where Medicate Monday will be. Thank you for those of you that did find the Medicate Monday show. And thank you to everyone that's been here all about the hoops every Saturday with us. We love you guys in the chat. There's no channel without you. Let's go get some motherfucking money today.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna